off. So it's the fact that we are still positive is progress.
And as we get our first view inside the payload bay section, those 8 Starlink simulators, those COPVs as well. Let's keep an eye out for those as well that we saw with Ship 36. But there we go. Alex, this red color, this is just the sunset, right?
Yep. Starship is going into Earth's shadow, so it's getting some of that sunset color in there. I was very happy with that view of the inside of the payload bay. This time, I don't see any bits of like ice floating. Last time around, we thought that was normal. We later found out that they had a breach on the pressurization system of the methane tank. So not seeing them on this flight kind of makes me think that they no longer have that issue, and therefore it's
Did we just see some lightning? Sorry to interrupt, but I think we're seeing city lights and perhaps some lightning from over the Gulf there. Or just if we look at the diagram, Starship was just past the Caribbean, so that might have been maybe from South America. I'm not sure. Forgive me. But if you were in the Caribbean, if you were in one of those areas that managed to see Starship launch, remember, we want to see all of your guys' experiences. But remember, watch the rocket launch with your eyes. Don't film it with your phone. But if you did get any cool snaps, do tag us on all of the social media platforms, X, Facebook, Instagram, all of them. And it looks like the cops, Alex, have returned to that the closest checkpoint, the closest roadblock there, back on the ground as we take another look in space.
You see on the right side is the door, right? Like if I'm seeing this correctly, on the right side you can see the shape of the door. And the next step, of course, for them would be to open that door. And then
we're seeing some sort of vapor, some
fumes
gaseous
there as they are venting now.
Yep. Alex, I believe
we
from
saw the same on
SpaceX
Flight
themselves. 3. Yeah, they had said in their update they released ahead of this flight that they had some pressure problems. The inside pressure much different from the outside pressure, which was they think probably the cause of the door not working. Could this be related to equalizing pressure, making sure the door can actually open this time?
Yeah, one of the things of this nose cone is that it's kept pressurized, and then they vent it out because otherwise they cannot open the door. So, whew.
Alex just took a breathe. I've been taking some breaths. Adrian's been taking some breaths. Chat, are you breathing? Are you still with us, chat? Because that was quite an intense 15 minutes or so of flight. I'm sure we'll get some replays of it as we get towards the end of the ship's mission here. But that booster splashdown, oh my goodness, that is definitely going in the next Starship intro. I can assure you of that. That was pretty epic. Adrian, let's toss it to you.
Yeah, absolutely. And the crazy thing is, the most exciting thing that we have been waiting for to see so long now might still come up, because I mean, let's be real, Ryan, re-entry is potentially on the menu here, and I think watching the re-entry the last time was one of the most amazing things I have seen in spaceflight, and seeing a stable re-entry again would be the absolute amazing thing.
I'm seeing some of that material inside the bay, Alex. We should be seeing that payload bay door opening shortly in preparation for the deploy demonstration coming up at 18 minutes and 27 seconds.
Oh, you can see the vapor going to the door as it opens. There.
Here it goes.
You can see that it suddenly moved to that door. I think they started to at least wiggle it.
Yep, it's going up. Look at that.
There it is. It's opening.
There we go.
Congrats, Starship payload team. With that, that's already first success.
Now, I don't want to be pedantic, but technically SpaceX already achieved this on Starship Flight 3. They have managed to open the door in space before. The thing they haven't done is deploy something and then close the door again. Those are the two big ticket items coming up in approximately 1 minute's time, according to the timeline published before the flight. Of course, these things are dynamic. The ship could be in a slightly different trajectory. They're in the planned trajectory at least, but things could be slightly different based on the live timing. The ship is in control of the mission right now. There's nobody on the ground at Starbase with a joystick. Das isn't on his Xbox controller flying the ship right now. The ship is in control of the ship. The onboard computer's in control.
That Starship
Hal, listen this time. He cooperated. He opened the payload door for us. There's a view kind of behind the Pez here, looking out into the vacuum of space.
About 15 seconds until payload deploy.
Stand by.
10 seconds. Come on.
They should get flung out of there.
Do the thing.
Ship has transitioned to payload deploy.
Come on.
Do the thing.
Camera a bit glitchy there. Go to the other one.
Bit of a dodgy Starlink signal there. We've gone by now. We're just standing by.
Might be some signal delay as well. Come on, do it.
Oh.
It's moving.
They're getting raised. And
Yes.
there it goes. The first one is getting deployed.
Here we go.
Let's
we
go.
Starship has deployed a payload.
Let's go. Second one.
Pew pew.
SpaceX team's obviously very
Been waiting
happy.
way too long to do that.
Let's
There we
watch
go.
the second one go.
Let's see.
There it goes.
There goes another one.
And
This is incredible. You can just see them floating out of that letterbox opening there.
Super exciting moment as you can hear the energy in both Hawthorne and Starbase. Everyone's super excited.
Satellites, well, technically, kind of boilerplate satellites, shall I say, deployed from Starship for the very first time. 2 of 8
now another
deployed so
row
far.
of 2.
Let's see if we can get that other set of Starlink simulators. Put my teeth back in. We're expecting 1 per minute or so. This deployment sequence is supposed to wrap up at T plus 25 minutes and 32 seconds. It did look like it took a little bit of time to actually get going. That could be slightly incorrect information from SpaceX at this point. But of course, we have the live views from inside Ship 37 right now. Let's keep watching these Starlink simulators getting deployed. Looks like another one is about to go.
There we go.
Either way, a huge win for anybody working on payloads for Starship. This is an amazing work already from that whole team getting this to this step.
It's rather interesting that they use the Starlink on the back to push the Starlink on the front, and then the one on the back slides back, and then it gets pushed itself out. We just saw the first one on this row, and now the second one.
Look at this from top down, looking down. They're getting deployed. I wonder if they are prioritizing the internal views, because it would be incredible to get a view of the outside of the ship. I'm sure everybody watching on from the Rocket Ranch Outpost is going to be very happy with those deployments as well. Fingers crossed we get some sort of external view of the ship there. But yeah, looking good from inside at least so far. And we can see that rail system going once again. Looks like another deployment right up. And it goes down, slides down.
This is going good so far. 4 out of 8, halfway there.
Yep.
And the last one will have the camera, right? Right? SpaceX? Right?
Maybe.
Please
They've been
do
teasing it enough in their renders, right? The render of the Mars Link deploy, the new render of the Starlink deploy. It has a camera following the satellite. Come on, SpaceX. You know you want to. Well, I probably should have said that a few days ago, but you know you want to.
Okay.
Next one.
Stand by.
5th Starlink sliding off.
It's rolling.
There
You
she
can see the
goes.
gears on the right turning.
There it goes.
Just
And now the
drifts out
other
of
one-
the bay.
Slides back. Look at that.
Yep. Look at this is so
One of-
fascinating to watch.
One of the other things that we can see is that this second one, the one on the back, usually struggles to get out in the right orientation because it's like the one back. And it hits a little bit the door as it exits. Let's see
Watch
here.
this
Hang
one.
on.
Bit of a run up. let go, let it drift.
And
That looks good.
It dips down a bit on its way out.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like, but it works.
And it's also worth reminding that this is nothing compared to how they hit each other on Falcon 9s, right? They are made to have a little bit of contact. Let's put it that way, right? So a little bit of a ding there on the payload bay. It's okay. Falcon 9s, those launches are even worse for the Starlinks.
And it looks like the penultimate set now getting ready to go. Alex, just for those who might not be in the know, this deployment sequence is vastly different from what they do with Falcon 9. With Falcon 9, they essentially rotate the second stage to kind of fling the satellites off into space. This is very different.
Yeah, on Falcon 9, they just essentially just burst it out. It's like there's a stack of Starlink satellites held together by rods, and then they deploy the rods, and the satellites just fly off. Here, it's much more controlled. It's one at a time. There we go, and 7th out.
One more to go. Looks like it's getting pulled back in. Coil it up. Pull back on the arrow. Get ready to shoot it out the side of Starship. How many more analogies can I think of in the next 30 seconds?
Let's go. Final one.